Hey, what is up guys? So I got some beta gameplay from GunZ the second duel. I don't know how excited I've been for GunZ to actually be released. The thing is, if you guys have ever heard of GunZ the duel, it's basically a third-person shooter game, and the game is so fun. Like, the game just feels so good, even though the graphics are really old. The game has been so outdated. The game still feels really, really good. But this is some beta gameplay from GunZ the second duel. This is actually going to be post-commentary because if you guys have played GunZ the duel before, you know that you spam on the keyboard rapidly. Regardless if you're playing on a membrane keyboard or a mechanical keyboard, it'll be way too loud. I'll probably have to do something in the future to maybe play on a controller or something. Otherwise, all you would hear is click, 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 click. Well, it'd be tap, tap, tap on the keyboard the entire game. But anyways, this is actually my first game. I'm using the... They don't really call the classes by their class name. They kind of just call them by their character names. But I'm playing the class that would be considered the assault rifle class. There's 4 classes in the game right now. There's an SMG class that's also mixed in with kind of like a dual-wielding dagger type. And there's also an assault rifle class, which is what I'm playing. There's a sniper class, and there's kind of a tankier class that has a shield. And he also has a huge chain gun. So he's like the slower type, I guess you would say. But nonetheless, oh, here you see me switching to my secondary, which is actually a grenade launcher. I thought it was a shotgun. I was like, oh, it's cool. I can take on this player that's going to be rushing me down. So that player right there is a SMG class. And obviously I can just outrun them. Basically, if you guys have played GunZ the first duel, it's pretty similar, although I don't know if it's the class that I'm playing, but you cannot hit the wall to actually gain basically a jump to spam the ability to basically K-style or SSing, whatever you want to call it. If you guys have played GunZ the duel, it's a super elitist game. Once you get past like level 20 in the first one, it got very, very, very difficult to level because every time you would die, you would lose EXP. So in GunZ the duel, you don't regenerate life. It's not like Call of Duty, you know, you have HP and AP. AP is basically just another layer of health. But I believe there are some guns that do different damages to AP and HP. But when it comes down to it, there are stuff that pops up on the map for health in GunZ the first one. In the second one, there's only AP that I know of. I don't think there's any health in the game right now. There's still ammo that drops. You also have these like abilities. My ability on my character is able to basically throw up a UAV and see through the walls, or kind of like the vision thing on Blacklight Retribution, if any of you guys have played that game. But basically, it has like a sonar ping, and it basically reveals where everyone is on the map. There's also this thing on the bottom left, if you guys can see where it says Z. That determines how many, well, that basically determines my, it's like your mana, basically, on your abilities. Some of the other classes in this game, one of them has the ability to have like, kind of like a small little lunge dash attack. I haven't been able to play all the classes. It's very difficult to get into this game because the servers are always full. It took me 8 hours just, well, I don't know, I mean, it wasn't like me sitting there in queue for 8 hours. It was more so like the game was telling me that the servers were full, then I checked back every, I don't know, 20 minutes-ish. Basically, every time that I was waiting for the next match to start while I was playing Call of Duty, I would just search for a game or being able to log in on this, and it just took forever. But like I said, this is my first gameplay, so it's not like the most insane gameplay, but I do go positive. I'm not like the best GunZ the duel player. I know that there are players that are amazing that can K-style all day. If you're unfamiliar with what K-styling is, in GunZ the duel, you're able to switch to your weapon really fast, and obviously you can run on the walls. In this game, it's catered towards more so for a casual audience, I would say, because you cannot really knock someone up in the air, switch to your shotgun, shoot them, and then block at the same time. Like, it doesn't really allow that, which is something that kind of disappoints me because I love games that are super elitist. You can see that guy, he basically just comboed me up in the air, which is really cool. But the thing is, even when you combo someone up into the air, they eventually fall down. So like, in order to hit someone while they're on the ground, basically, if you guys have played Marvel vs. Capcom, OTGing someone, it doesn't exist with the actual melee weapons. My melee weapon is very slow. I would say it's almost useless, but there is a whole bunch of hit stuns, so if you get hit by a melee attack, you'll basically not be able to move for a few seconds, so it gives the player basically some time to actually go off on their combo. But the only problem I see with this is, after you go on with your combo, once they go on the ground, because you can only take so many hits before you fall to the ground, and then once you're on the ground, it's very difficult to be able to switch to your secondary weapon, or just switch to any weapon in general, and then be able to, you know, just finish them off, because you'll get them pretty low on HP. You can see me going down to actually grab the armor over here. with this game. But you can see he was at full health, and I'm able to still kill him. So the guns in this game, I mean, the time to kill in GunZ duel is always relatively fast. I just wish that your health would regenerate in the game. I know that there's, you know, health pickups, and I think it's, like I said, it's more catered towards more of a casual audience now, I would say, because I don't know if they decided to remove the whole K-style or SSing because they want to be more so for casual players. I'm not sure if you can SS at all. I've seen videos of people doing it, but I'm not sure if you have to be a certain character. I haven't tried with the sniper. Sniping is actually possible in this game. If you guys have played GunZ, the first duel, the thing is, like, that game was really difficult to snipe in. Like, everyone just moves way too fast. But in this one, you can still actually snipe. It's not too difficult. One thing that's really stupid, though, is you can't scope in the air while you're sniping. And for GunZ duel to be, you know, a fast-paced game, you would expect them to actually put that in. But unfortunately, they're like, no, I guess they don't want quick scopers. But the thing is, this game it's a really fast-paced game anyways, and even if you could scope it in the air, you know, there's not auto-aim. This is not like Call of Duty where it's like, oh, you know, quick scoping, you know, works super, super well, although, you know, since the last patch from Black Ops, they have toned down the quick scoping ability, but you can still definitely do it with the ballista. But this game, it feels pretty good. I can't wait for the game to actually come out, if it'll actually come out, because GunZ the first duel, I don't know if that game even came out of beta. That game was in beta for, I don't know how long. It was in beta for years, though. Like, it literally was like GunZ the duel beta, and then like, they never released, you know, like, more content for, well, I actually can't verify that. But then it actually released content for the game for such a long time. I thought that was going to be, like, it. They might have actually released some maps. They did, however, release, like, a PvE mode, but, like, that was stupid. Why would you want to play this game in PvE? Like, it just feels so much better fighting against actual other players. But you can see, they go down really fast. I think the typewriter is a really good gun, which is basically the default gun when you start out with the assault rifle class. I did, however, later get the AK. I think it was the AK-47. I don't know if it's 74, but anyways, I did get the AK, and it's not nearly as good. It doesn't have as many shots in the clip, and it's just not nearly as good as the typewriter. So if you happen to be able to log in with this game, it's available free on Steam right now for beta, and hopefully once it comes out, you'll be able to do. Look how much damage a sniper does, though. That's ridiculous. That was one hit right there. So we ended up winning the match. I'm an okay GunZ duel player, but obviously, like, once it gets into the later matches where everyone is SSing or K-styling, I'll go ahead and show you my KD, because what's weird is in this game, while you're recording it, because I'm using a program called Bandicam, but it like kind of just cuts it out. I'm actually recording this in XSplit right now, but using Bandicam. But anyways, it just like cuts out mid recording. But I'll show you guys my KD for the match. So here's my KD for the match. I ended up going 15, 5, and 6 for the assist. I'm not sure if assists actually give you gold in this game. It looks like everyone gets the same amount of gold for winning. Looks like, hold on, you know, I can just move this because we're doing this. Okay, so it looks like for losing you get 800, and for winning you get more points. But, you know, this game is a lot of fun, and I highly recommend you guys to at least try the game if you've never played GunZ duel. It's really awesome. I love just the metal music and just, like, the amount of, you know, just the fast pace of the game. Although I hope they incorporate I'm sure you can K-style. There's no way they would take that out. That was what made GunZ duel. It would be like removing quickscoping from Call of Duty. Like, even though they say there's no quickscoping in Ghost, we all know you can still quickscope in Ghost. But the thing is, like, that's what makes players want to play the game. I know that it's not nearly as, like, quickscoping, I admit sometimes it can get frustrating when you get killed by a quickscoper over and over. But the thing is, like, this is what this game is all about, and you can go into the PvE mode if you don't want to, like, go to the sword, you know, block all the shots, hit them, and then switch to the shotgun. It's super sexy. It just feels really good. It's just like basically comboing someone. But anyways, thanks for watching, guys. HD Gaming signing out.